Thanks for being here. Raise your hands for questions for Sebastian. Jaden, go ahead.
Yeah, Sebastian, this week, Coach Elliott talked about the importance of third downs and getting teams in third and long situations. But y'all kind of struggled getting off the field today. What were they doing, or what were y'all not doing? That kind of made those situations difficult.
We just got to win our one-on-ones up front, uh, get after the quarterback. There's no other way of saying it, especially me. Like, I hold a lot of that responsibility getting to the quarterback. And so I think just up front, we got to win our one-on-ones, help out the back end and their coverage. And so play in tandem.
Rob, go ahead.
Yeah, could you just take us through the mindset, what you guys were talking about when it became clear that there was going to be that one last drive, NC State had to punt there in the end of the game?
Yeah, so, Coach Shala talks a lot about being tough, bowing up. You could see it looking around the guys in the huddle coming out on that last drive. It was, all right, like these guys are ready to go. And so I think just playing every single play like it's your last that's probably the most important thing. And just not giving up. That's it.
Noah, go ahead.
Hey Sebastian, what was the message at halftime? It seemed like in the first half Virginia was converting on almost every third down. In the second half, they only held to 50%. What was the biggest message of you guys trying to get off the field?
Yeah, it was just being physical. There's a lot of times, up front we were getting moved away, and so just being physical up front, especially, and then just leaning on guys, leaning on everybody else on the defense. Trust that everybody else is going to do their job. Yeah.
All right, last question for Sebastian will come from TJ.
All right, sorry about that. Sebastian, going into the second half, in the first half, Morris looked comfortable. What were the adjustments that were made that made him uncomfortable in the second half? And can you talk about the leadership on defense that seemed like it changed everything?
Say that again.
In the second half, it looked like UVA Chandler Morris was more uncomfortable than he was in the first half. Can you talk about the changes that were made and the leadership on the defensive side that led to those notions?
Yeah, so it was just simplifying the game plan, going back to just playing a hard, tough football, being able to lean on the leaders on the defense. Sean and Caden helps out a lot. Those guys are really vocal when we're out there, and so a lot of the guys rely on them. And so having two tough guys like that on the defense, it makes it really easy to come out and get a hot start.
Sebastian, thanks for joining us today.
I appreciate y'all.